start off with this moisturizer and this buffing brush, and this is from Beach Cosmetics. This one's from Coastal Scents. You see that? Probably not. The lighting's really crap right there. I'm just gonna dip it into there, start buffing it into my face. I'm then gonna be taking Hard Candy's Sheer Envy primer and putting that on my skin. Okay, so while that's setting into my skin, I'm just gonna like do this. I'm just gonna warm the product into my skin. I just want it to really absorb. Okay, so next I'm gonna be taking this Kat Von D Lock It foundation and putting it on my face and buffing it. You've seen me do this before if you watched me for any amount of time. And I don't like to put it on sometimes on the brush because sometimes it works its way down into the brush down here, and so I want the product right here to buff in, if that makes sense. Okay, so this foundation usually dries pretty matte, so I don't usually put a powder on top of it. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking Kat Von D primer and priming my eyelids. I'm going to be taking my ring finger to blend this out. I'm going to be taking this Z palette from, obviously Z palette, but the colors I'm going to be using today are going to be Makeup Geek eyeshadows. And this is probably similar to a lot of looks that I've done. The majority of the difference is the lips for today. So this is the color Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to be taking this fluffy brush and putting that on my lid. You see me? There we go. Bringing you up to the brow bone. I'm just going to do my other eye. Okay, next I'm going to be taking this color by Makeup Geek. It is Creme Brulee, and I'm going to be using it with a fluffy brush. Make sure to tap off. And rocking that into our crease. Okay, next I'm going to be taking Cocoa Bear on that same fluffy brush and rocking it into my crease. And please excuse the eyebrows, I know they're terrible. Sorry. And we're doing this just really loose, like it's not exact. It's kind of like fluffy all over the place. Since I have a little bit of creasing underneath my eyes from the Kat Von D foundation, I'm going to be taking this ID Mineral Veil on a buffer brush and just going to buff around my eyes, kind of. So I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. cream liner in black, obviously, and then I'm going to be taking this liner brush and doing my liner. And I'm only going to go halfway. I like to go halfway because sometimes when you get in the inner corner it gets all that, like, it gets smeared sometimes, and I just like the shape. You'll see. I do this like for everything. Same liner for everything basically. Okay, so the liner just looks like that, just very kind of almond shaped kind of liner. And you could take some black eyeshadow with your liner brush if you're using a gel liner. That's pretty dry, like this one's pretty dry. And or you can use a different brush obviously, and put a little bit of black eyeshadow and set it if you want to. I don't, because I don't really care, but you could. Okay, so next I'm going to be using like my favorite mascara right now. It's They're Real. I have a feeling, well, I have like 3 more of these, 2 or 3 more of the little ones. So probably be using this same kind of mascara for a while, but I really like it, so that's a good thing. Oh wait, I was gonna curl my, oh well. Okay, so mascara is done. Next I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, and I'll probably do that off camera or speed it up, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do those now. And like usual for my brows, I'm gonna be using MAC's Wedge with a liner brush. This one's just from Sephora. I like this because it has it's double-ended, one with the brush, one with the spoolie. Okay, so now for the cheeks, I'm going to be using this MAC color in Blunt. It's a blush, but it's not a blush. It's called the blusher, but it's just a contour color. Yeah, it's called Blunt. It's matte. And I'm just going to take an angled brush from Beige Cosmetics. Next, I'm going to be taking this Beauty Rush Radiant Blush in Fresh Love and popping that on my cheeks. It's just a really pretty pinky, peachy kind of color. Really natural. And I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. brush. It's all messed up, but I'm using it today. Swirling it in the product. Next I'm going to be taking this NARS Orgasm illuminator, and I'm going to be putting that on my cheeks and highlighting my face. Just about that much. And I'm going. This camera is making me look so much whiter than I am today. Okay, I'm going to do that this cheek and down the nose and above the lip. Okay. And you can leave it just like that if you'd like, because it gives your face kind of like a dewy, fresh finish. I like that, but I'm going to add just a little bit of something else on top. Don't know what yet. Oh, I think I know. I'm going to be taking the Balm Jovi palette from, or the Balm Jovi palette. I just hit myself in the face. And I'm going to be taking this color right here. This color is Disco Disco. I'm going to be taking this contour brush from Real Techniques. Easy it, yeah. And going to highlight my face with that. So putting it on top of that Orgasm color. See, just really glowy, shiny. Blend it out a little bit better. So this is what the tutorial basically is all about, is the lips today. And I'm going to be using these 2 colors. And they're from Wet n Wild. Look at this. And one is Purty Persimmon, and one is Don't Blink Pink. And it's kind of going to look like that picture of me on my YouTube. Obviously, if you are on YouTube, you can see it. It's just me, and I have half lips orange, half pink, or half, no, I have half red, half pink. This is going to be just orange and pink, and it's not going to be half and half. It's going to be different. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that now. So I'm going to take the Purty Persimmon, which is this beautiful burnt orangey kind of color. I think I've used it before. I used it in that like all orange tutorial that I did. And I'm just going to start from the center. Basically just making these little circles. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking the pink, and I'm going to be taking a lip brush. This one's from BH Cosmetics, same one I used in my OCC lip tar like review demo thingy, my bob. So I'm going to take the product and put it on the brush. Okay, these are really matte, by the way. Really, really matte. And matte lipsticks can be a little dry, so make sure that your lips are like moisturized before you do this. Okay. So basically I'm just going to line my lips with this first. I zoom out a little bit so you can see. So I'm just lining my lips, basically. If you might mess up, take a little concealer or your foundation around your lips later, but try not to. So now I'm just going to go over those empty kind of spaces closer to the orange. So basically this is what it looks like. I'm going to be taking the pink again and layering it a second time. And I'm just going to take the orange again, pop it in the center a little bit, and I'm going to blop these together. Blot these together. Anyway, I'm going to take this coffee filter and I'm going to blot my lips. Isn't that pretty? Looks like Starburst or something. So next I'm going to just redo what I just did to create a second layer to try to make it last a little bit. I'm trying to hurry because my friend wants to hang out, so. We haven't hung out in a long time. And gotta get ready. Okay, now you're just gonna kind of go like this till you like it. And I like it like that. Okay, so here's the finished look. Just like a basic eye, you know, shiny highlight, regular cheeks, and the lips that are pretty different. You know, not a lot of your friends or people out there, you're gonna be walking around and they're not gonna have the same kind of lip color as you, basically, unless they watch this video too and won't add it on that day. So it's kind of unique and it's kind of fun, and I hope you try it. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!